It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details. With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
It's Tokyo time, and Anything But Footy brings you the views of the athletes in action just before their event.
Sophie McKinna is Britain's greatest shot putter, setting her personal best of 18.61 metres in 2019 before clinching a World Championship place in Doha. Now at her first Olympics, the Norfolk athlete, with a real sporting pedigree in her family, says she knows what she wants to achieve. She's in action 11:30am London time, Friday morning.
Well, Sophie, what does it mean to you to be out there and wearing the kit and being able to, well, virtually call yourself an Olympian on the cusp of actually competing in the Olympics?
Yeah, obviously it's, been a lot of hard work over a lot of years to get to this stage, and it's nice to finally be out here and be preparing the last few weeks leading up to the competition itself. So yeah, I'm very excited, and to be in the team environment makes it sort of feel a lot more real now.
When did the Olympics first come on your radar? What do you remember watching or hearing about when you were growing up?
I can remember when I was sort of 6 years old watching it with my mum, watching Sydney Olympics, and I said to her that I was going to be an Olympian. That's what I told her when I was 6 years old. And she fondly reminds me of the story now. Obviously, it's happened or is about to happen. And that's my first memory of the Olympics. And then ever since then, I was hooked on sport, and I watched it ever since. So it's been a really big part of my life right from the start.
Is there a tad of disappointment that Mum can't be with you because of the situation?
Yeah, unfortunately, there were 12 family and friends booked to come out and watch, and they were booked in 2019, and obviously they had to cancel that because of obviously the restrictions that are in place. And yeah, of course, that is really disappointing, and they've all been part of the journey in one way or another up until this stage. But I know they'll be watching from home, and it'll be just as satisfying knowing that they can see it from back home. And it is sad. It is really sad, but unfortunately, it's the way it is at the moment.
And what kind of send-off did you get then from friends and family at home?
Yeah, it's really nice. We had a big sort of a family barbecue with everyone coming around, and then they saw me off on the morning on the way to the airport, which was really nice, and I wasn't expecting that. So it's been lovely, and it's been nice that they could be included in sort of that part of it, even though obviously they're not now able to come out here and watch it in person.
And I don't imagine there's too many people from Great Yarmouth that have been at the Olympics. People at home must be super proud of you.
Yeah, I think we're quite few and far between in Yarmouth. I think there's only been four people, I think, in the history of the borough to have made the Olympics, and hopefully I'm obviously now become the fifth. So yeah, I've got massive support from back home, and it's really nice knowing that obviously in this time with the pandemic, and obviously people have sort of been struggling. It's nice to give local people certainly something to be able to support and get behind.
And out there in Japan, as we know, everything okay? All feel safe, and all the protocols seem to be working?
Yeah, it's been really, really well organised so far. You know, we were put through a lot of checks coming in just through the airport alone, and then obviously now we're here. It's very tight on what we're allowed to do, and yeah, we're escorted everywhere we go. And yeah, I can't say I feel unsafe at all. There's a lot of protocols in place to make sure we're safe, and the Japanese public are kept safe, which is also obviously really important.
And how has the reaction been from the Japanese public? Because sat here, we would be told, or we're being told or believe that no one wants you there, but you're there. What are they doing? What are they saying to you?
Yeah, the Japanese public, we obviously aren't mixing with them at the moment because of obviously all of the restrictions that are in place. But when we go past on the bus and things like that, they're all sort of waving and smiling. So the reception has been good so far. Nobody's been, or I certainly myself haven't experienced any negative reactions. And I think, especially here in Yokohama, we're obviously not in Tokyo yet. But everyone here is really supportive, and they were watching through the fences, watching us train yesterday. So, yeah, certainly very positive. And
you, of course, come from a bit of a sporting family, don't you? I've got some Norwich City friends that talk about Dave Stringer with glassy eyes, bit of a legend.
Oh, I don't know. I won't call him that.
What do you call him?
Just Grandad. He plays a massive part in my career. I play it down, and we're uber competitive between each other, and he gives me a lot of stick, and I give him the same back. But now I've made the Olympics, I reckon I've gone one better than him, so I can get away with that. But he comes to every single one of my training sessions. He drives me to London once a week, and he's massively supportive of what I do, and. He was the one that was a bit sort of glassy-eyed when I was leaving in the car, that's for sure.
Be nice to bring a medal back to go with some of his football trophies, wouldn't it?
Well, I think, I want to be realistic about my chances, and I think a place in the final would be really, really nice. And then once you're in the final, anything can happen. But there's some good girls in my event, and I'm here to compete, not just to make up the numbers. But at the same time, I'm going to be realistic about what I'm able to achieve.
Well, all the very best. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you.
This is Tokyo Time from Anything But Footy, the Olympic and Paralympic Sport Podcast. Follow for more from the 2020 Games in 2021.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
The regular season is heating up. New stars are emerging, and that means more opportunities to win up to 25 times your cash on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection on a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's that easy. Let it fly to turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Watch your favorite players and get paid doing it this basketball season. See your entries make progress during the game or make new entries for the second half and the fourth quarter. 3-pointers, assists, rebounds, and everything in between are yours for the taking. Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.